Hi everybody in my TSTO Harry Potter group and YouTube channel. Okay, so today we have another video. This here is for the new Tlsq that came out. New Adventure, Slytherin Celebration. So, this one here says, when House Slytherin is accused of a messy incident, only you could help your Slytherin friends uncover the truth. Meanwhile, a young Draco Malfoy is visiting Hogwarts and he wants to join your investigation. Complete this special adventure to earn a rare Slytherin Medal of Excellence. Well, this looks interesting. Of course, anything with Snape is interesting. I myself am a Ravenclaw. But, kind of dabble in the Slytherin a little bit. So, okay. Let's go to Dumbledore's office and... I got some books on him. Okay. Wow. Amazing the things that just pop up when you open your game. Mr. Baby, thank you for coming on such short notice. Hello, Professor. What did you need to see me about? An opportunity has arisen concerning one of Hogwarts' finest and most misunderstood houses, House Slytherin. I may not be Slytherin, but you wouldn't have asked me here if you didn't think I could help. Quite right, Mr. Baby. Slytherin or not, your unique capabilities will be crucial to this endeavor. I believe you've already met this young gentleman, Mr. Draco Malfoy. When Andromeda Tonks came to Hogwarts for the anniversary, I took Draco to Honeydukes. Let us hope this visit creates a memory that is just as sweet. Mr. Malfoy will be central to the task that lies before you. Professor Snape, Slytherin's head of house, will explain the details. Pay close attention. I will only explain this once. Well, he looks so funny, little Draco. I think it's just funny. Oh, these are fun little ones here. I was actually getting ready to do another year or another chapter for the year, but here we are. You want me to show Draco around Hogwarts? Correct, Mr. Baby. Mr. Malfoy is nearing the age when he will be entering a wizarding school. Draco's father, Lucius, is a member of Hogwarts' Board of Governors. Therefore, Draco should attend Hogwarts. Not so fast. I haven't decided where to go yet. Father's not convinced that Hogwarts is for me, and neither am I. A member of Hogwarts' Board of Governors isn't convinced that his son should go to Hogwarts? Lucius Malfoy has his own ideas of how our school should be managed. As we speak, he is busy conducting yet another surprise inspection of Hogwarts. No matter what Father says, I'm here to make up my mind, and I don't know if Hogwarts is worth it. Slytherin seems all right, though. As Mr. Malfoy says, he has expressed curiosity about House Slytherin. I see. If you don't mind me asking, why not get a Slytherin student to show him around? The headmaster requested you specifically to be Mr. Malfoy's student chaperone, possibly due to his prior experience together. You will guide Mr. Malfoy around Hogwarts and depict our school in the best possible light. I don't need a babysitter just to walk around the school. I can look after myself. You weren't too excited about a babysitter when Marilla and I looked after you either. As long as you don't steal your father's wand again, we should be fine. You're not my father. You can't tell me what to do. Father says Slytherin may be the only thing at Hogwarts that's still worthwhile. You may not be a Slytherin, but must have some idea about it. What do you like the most about Slytherin? Let me see. I like how Slytherins look out for their own. If a Slytherin needs help, they can count on their housemates to have their back. Naturally, if I needed help, I would expect my housemates to rally to my cause. As you show Mr. Malfoy around the castle, keep in mind the strengths of House Slytherin. Leadership, ambition, cunning, resourcefulness, and the presence of mind to think before taking action. I'll do my best to show Draco that Hogwarts is worthwhile. Professor, it was not my intention to put this responsibility solely on you, Mr. Baby. I also requested for Miss Snyde and Miss Merk to attend this meeting, but they never arrived. I could try to find them. There may be a reason they weren't able to get here in time. See that you do. Recall that leadership is an important Slytherin trait. Find your missing classmates and take Mr. Malfoy with you. Someone's in trouble. I can't wait. Come on, Grogu. Let's deal out some discipline. Little brat. Oh, and to think where he ends up in the end. It's amazing to think where, in the end, what happens. If you watch the movies, you know. Hey, here we go. This is ridiculous. Slytherin had nothing to do with this mess. You have no right to blame us for it. What's going on? Baby, help me talk some sense into this Hufflepuff. I have a name, you know. I don't care. You're blaming us for creating this huge mess. People always blame Slytherin for anything bad that happens at Hogwarts. That's because Slytherins always grow up to be dark witches and wizards. That's not true. You can't blame us for the actions of a few Slytherins. It's not fair. Baby, do you believe that Slytherin is often judged unfairly? Yes, I think Slytherin's unfairly judged because of what happened in the past. I may not be a Slytherin, but I still understand that there's more to Slytherin than that. No one is just one thing. See, even Baby understands. It's not that hard. Marilla, Professor Snape asked me to look for you when you didn't make it to the headmaster's office. Of course we couldn't make it. If we go anywhere, that Hufflepuff will run off and blame us for this mess. Yeah, because it was you who made it. The mess leads right to the entrance of the Slytherin common room. No Slytherin would leave such obvious evidence behind. We're far too cowardly for that. That's enough, both of you. Everyone, take a breath. Draco and I just got here, so we at least know we could have made this mess. The two of us will look around and find out what happened. Yeah, these are kind of interesting. Oh, that's quite the mess. Yeah, I don't know if this is a repeat one or if this is something that just came up. I'm never sure. I've done so many of these but everybody really seems to respond nicely to these TLSQs and these stories. So I'll keep on doing them as long as you guys keep on watching them. We've gathered clues and taken statements from all the witnesses. I've never investigated something before. It wasn't as boring as I thought it would be. None of the witnesses claim to know how the mess was made. They say they discovered it as is. Someone's lying to us. I bet it was that Hufflepuff. We don't know that, Draco. Let's stick to the evidence. The magical foam in the broken bottle we found suggests that was a potion-making accident, and the mess does lead to Slytherin common room. Not very cunning for a Slytherin. The last clue we found was Barnaby Lee's potions textbook. Barnaby's a Slytherin too. That's not good. What do you think? Could a Slytherin made this mess? The evidence does point to Slytherin, but it's all a little too convenient. Rather than Slytherin being responsible, I think it's more likely that someone's trying to make it look that way. Father says the other Hogwarts houses are trying to blame Slytherin for one thing or another. If someone is trying to frame Slytherin for this mess, we gotta catch them. Theories aside, we need more information to prove that really happened here. We'll have to talk to Barnaby and check the potions classroom for anything strange. Wait, there's something else. I saw the bloody Baron around here before. He might have seen who made the mess. Why didn't you say so sooner? I'm under a lot of pressure right now. If the Bloody Baron witnessed the mess being made, we gotta talk to him immediately. Don't think about doing that without me. I want to find out what happened too, but I have to go check in with Father first. He promised to take a break from this inspection to talk about my future. Then you better go meet with Lucius. I'll show you the way. He's expecting both of us. Come on, let's go meet with Father so we can get back to solving this mystery. Wow. This is a lot more intense than I thought it would be. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I enjoy making them, actually. That's why I just don't do the monotone voice. I try to at least add a little bit more into it than reading like a Snape, as you could say. Okay. But you know what? I'm getting a lot of views. People are watching this. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hello, Father. Took your time to... I see. Hello, Mr. Malfoy. So you're the one Severus tapped to be Draco's chaperone? I shouldn't be surprised. You looked after him during one of my previous surprise inspections of Hogwarts, too. I wish to speak with you, Draco. Give us a moment. But you said you were going to talk about my future. Indeed, but that does not necessarily require your presence. Go amuse yourself. Is everything all right? Nothing about this school has been all right for many years. I've heard about the incident in the dungeons. Such foolishness would not have ever been accepted in my day, especially from a Slytherin. We don't know that a Slytherin did it. It's more likely that someone is trying to frame Slytherin. Regardless, it's a sign of how far this school has fallen. Hogwarts is hardly the place for proud wizards it was when I was a student. It's the headmaster that's the problem. Professor Dumbledore's tenure has been a disaster. I have to defend him. I don't agree with that. I think Professor Dumbledore is brilliant. He's a wonderful headmaster. A childish perspective, but I know better. There's not much left of Hogwarts I once knew. Even House Slytherin has gone downhill. This is why I wish to speak with you. I have a request concerning my son's future. Really enjoy doing these. They're so much fun. And as I do more of these, I'll get better at it. I'm always afraid there's going to be a duel coming up. That's the one thing that I find so hard in this game to do, is duels. I can't do them to save my life, literally. I have probably about 15 duels that haven't been done yet. There we go. You don't want Draco to go to Hogwarts? My son deserves an education at school with self-respect. Draco would be better off at Durmstrang. But aren't you a member of the Hogwarts Board of Governors? Indeed. Draco attending a different school would be quite the scandal for the current headmaster. Such an embarrassment might even cause him to lose his position. How tragic. Sounds like you certainly thought this through. Unfortunately, Draco's mother feels differently. That's why I want Draco to make his own decision, with some help. Draco's interest in Hogwarts is almost entirely centered on Slytherin, but the house is a shadow of its former self. Show Draco that Slytherin has gone soft, and he may lose his interest in Hogwarts. That's a lot to ask of a student chaperone. You may not be Slytherin, but you should know by now that ambition is one of our greatest strengths. I'm a powerful man. If you help me, I can return the favor. What do you think of my offer? I admit I find this unethical. It doesn't seem right to try to manipulate Draco's decision. Ethics are for philosophers. A true Slytherin cares only for getting results. I'll give you time to consider my offer. Remember, Draco's future is not the only one in play. I'm sure you'll make the right decision before the end. It's certainly a lot to think about. Don't think for too long. Now you best get back to the matter in the dungeons. Once you learn the facts, you'll be free to decide on a truth that suits your purposes. That will be all for now. Fetch Draco and continue your investigation. I suppose I will. The Bloody Baron may know who's behind the dungeon incident. We've got to find him. Okay, that's part 1. Wow. Certainly unexpected. I'm going to do these in 3 parts. That way it gives you a break. Okay, so that's the end of part 1. Slytherin Celebration. Thank you so much for watching these videos. I really appreciate it. I have a lot of fun doing them. And part 2 will be coming up shortly, so stay tuned. Feel free to like the video and subscribe to my channel for more Harry Potter Hogwarts mystery content. So until next time, happy tapping, because this is the way.